A topsy-turvy night here at Bourne Park. The Braves led 6-1, trailed 9-6, and then thanks to the man standing to my right, walked off with 4 in the bottom of the ninth to win 10-9. I'm Michael Stern, Troy Lynch on my left, Kyle Kercheval on my far right, and John Jones right next to me. John, it was a long game for you just riding the pine, and then you hear your name called. How do you switch focus and come away with a great at-bat right there to drive in the winning run?
Late in the season for South Carolina, I was called upon to do that a few times, so I guess I just carried it over.
Can you talk real quick about the mindset compared to when you've got 3 at-bats under your belt, maybe then you're coming in a late game situation, whereas here, you've just been watching. How do you acclimate yourself and get ready for that at-bat?
It's actually not that hard. You think a lot less. You just get in there and do your thing, and it actually turns out a lot better, because you take out the mental side of it, and get in there, go hit, and makes things really simple for you.
I have a pretty easy question for you. How are you liking Cape so far? You've only been here for a few days.
Awesome. Everything, the host family's great, and everything's great up here. I'm glad I got to experience it and get a couple more weeks of it. Glad I got up.
Sure, you made a few more friends tonight, huh?
Yeah, now the team likes me.
It's always nice to join the ball club right away, and that's what you've done, John. One more for you. Can you walk me through how your emotions went? You were sitting at home about a week ago. You got the call. You come up here. How have you been able to stay calm through all that excitement?
Cool. It's exciting, just hanging out, and you get a call to come up here. We're the best league in the country. It's awesome.
Well, John, I don't know if this is the actual game ball, but I've got one of them for you that I don't know how much that's going to mean to you, but congratulations tonight.
Thanks,
it's a little token of our appreciation.
Appreciate it.
John Jones with us here. We'll be back with Players of the Game walk-off win for the Braves.
This is Connor McVeigh from the University of Cincinnati, and you are now watching Tomahawk Talk.
The Bourne Braves living dangerously, but living right tonight at Bourne Park. They blow a 6-1 lead, trail 9-6 heading to the bottom of the ninth, and that's when they score 4 runs and walk it off 10-9. Time for Players of the Game, guys. I'll start with you, Troy.
Well, it's got to be easy. Evan Mendoza from NC State, a 4-hit night. He tied the ball game up 9-9 in the bottom of the ninth inning. He also had another RBI earlier in the ball game. He had a double. He also was hit by a pitch. He reached every single time he was up to plate today, which was 5 times. 4-hit night. Got to give it to Evan.
You're giving it to Evan, and Kyle talked with Evan earlier this evening.
Well, we saw 2 comebacks tonight, one by Hyannis in the 8th inning, and then we saw one by the Braves in the 9th. And well, in baseball, the second comeback usually turns into the victory, and I'm joined by a big part of that victory tonight, Evan Mendoza. Evan, a 4-hit night, you had 2 RBIs, including the game-tying RBI. Is it safe to say you're rebounding from the injury?
A little bit, yeah. It all starts with BP, though, really. Just getting my hand warm, I guess, again. Just all flexible. You get all the movements in. That really starts the day, and it all starts there, so it's a pretty good game.
The lights are going off on us quick here, but you guys were lights out as far as the bats tonight, Evan. What really was working for you? Did you have the wind in mind at all when you're up there saying, hey, maybe I'll just pop one into the outfield and turn it into a double?
Not really. It was kind of peaceful at the plate. My mind was clear, and I really wasn't thinking at all, and that's kind of what you want to do when you're up in the box. Recently I haven't necessarily been doing that, but it was nice tonight. I was clear thoughts and just let my body react to all the pitches that were coming my way.
Now, you're coming to the end of the season here. How nice is it to see your team come back and put together a big win?
Oh, that's big time. You could kind of feel in the dugout and everything that the energy was going down after their 7-run 8th inning, but it was good that we rebounded and showed our resiliency.
Well, Evan, great job tonight. Congratulations on the victory. We'll send it back to Tomahawk Talk.
That was Kyle with Evan Mendoza. So, Kyle, you've interviewed 2 guys tonight. Is your player of the game one of them or somebody else?
It's actually not. I'm going to go with Chris Holba tonight. Knowing these not extra inning games, but these late inning rally kind of games, you just tend to forget about the starting pitcher. It feels like hours ago that Chris was on the mound, but he did a fantastic job tonight. Made his first start of the season a couple nights ago against Katuitt. 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, all scoreless. Here tonight, 5 innings, only 1 earned run, had a couple of strikeouts, but for a guy that's been in the relief role all season to come in and make 2 very, very quality starts, got to give it to him, got to acknowledge the guy that has really been just a great kickstarter for these Braves games. When you've got 5 innings of scoreless or 1-run baseball, that gives your offense a bit of a chance to, sit back easy and just try to produce some runs. And so, great job by him tonight. He's going to get my player of the game.
Kyle goes with Holba. Troy went with Mendoza. Tip of the cap for me to Zach Spangler. It's always tough when no one's watching, and that's what happened for him tonight in the top of the ninth. He sets him down easy, gets rewarded, and gets the victory. And then my player of the game got to go to the new guys tonight. Andrew Shaps drove in the first run of the game with a single and scored the last run. And John Jones, we just heard from him. He drove in the last run. He was sitting on a couch, and now he is driving in walk-off runs here on the Cape. Quite the shift for him, and quite the shift from us. We'll have the day off tomorrow, but not really, because we'll be at Veterans Field in Chatham for the All-Star game. Our next game is Sunday evening right here at Doran Park against the Orleans Firebirds, so you'll probably hear from us Saturday, but our next official episode, if you will, of Tomahawk Talk will be Sunday. For Troy and Kyle, I'm Michael. Walk off wildness for the Braves as they win 10-9.